In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 life-changing things that you can do in order to get more energy, feel more focused, feel more happy, and live that energized, happy life. Basically get our energy up and feel happy and energized throughout the day is to reset our circadian rhythm. Let me ask you one simple question. How many times has it happened with you that it's 3 a.m., it's 4 a.m. in the morning and you really want to fall asleep, but you just can't fall asleep? And no matter what you do, even if you get to bed at 9 p.m., you just can't fall asleep because somehow your body is not reacting to the night time, and then you wake up at 11 p.m. or 2 p.m. and then your whole day goes like that, and you just feel like the whole day was a waste of time. So the reason why this happens to you is because your circadian rhythm is not in tune with the time of the day. So circadian rhythm is basically this internal 24-hour body clock which our body operates on. So we may think that we feel sleepy when it's nighttime or we feel awake when it's daytime, but that's not the case. We only feel sleepy when our circadian rhythm knows that it's nighttime, and we feel awake when our circadian rhythm knows it's daytime. So the most essential thing that we can do in order to basically reset the circadian rhythm of ours, as soon as you wake up, what is highly recommended by scientists and researchers and very good health enthusiasts, is to get up, get outside and get that direct sunlight in your body. So when you go outside and you get that direct sunlight in your body releases this thing called cortisol. Cortisol in the morning basically gives you lots of energy, and it signals to your body that it's time to be awake. And when you do this, you're just preparing yourself for a good, happy, energized day. So a few things to keep in mind. Just make sure that when you're going outside and getting your direct sunlight in, you are not taking it from any window or from your balcony, because that is not enough sun for your body. So you definitely want to step outside and get that sun in, okay? And if it's a very sunny day, then you can just get about 10 to 15 minutes. But if it's a partly cloudy, partly sunny day, then at least aim for 30 minutes. While you're outside, you're getting that sunlight, and you can also basically do some sort of yoga, some sort of walking. When you're doing some sort of aerobic exercise in the morning, your body also starts to wake up. And just make sure you don't exhaust yourself completely, because then you don't have energy levels throughout the day. But just doing a little bit of exercise in the morning and getting that sunlight in is literally going to change your life. And now the second thing that we'll do is basically watch over our meals and our meal timings. So our meal timings can play a significant role in how we feel throughout the day and in our energy levels. Food, especially when we consume foods that are high in carbohydrates, our body converts carbohydrates into glucose, which is basically something that regulates our blood sugar levels. So when we eat a lot of carbs throughout the day, that can lead to a lot of glucose generation, which will eventually lead to your blood sugar spiking. And that's why when you have your lunch, you feel super lazy and groggy, and then all of a sudden you have this crash where you sleep for 3 hours. And that whole thing where your body is not regulated is because your internal fluids that are being generated in your body are not regulated. And that is why it is so important to eat the right foods at the right time. And your actual daily meal should consist of a balanced diet. You should have a good balance of carbs, proteins, fats, and fiber. When you eat a balanced meal, your body will generate all these fluids such as glucose, insulin in balanced amount, and that will lead you to have a good sort of energy throughout the day. And it will also help you avoid spikes and crashes with high sugar and high carb diet. So now that we're eating balanced meals, we also want to make sure that we're eating at regular intervals, because eating our meals at regular intervals at consistent times will help us synchronize our circadian rhythm, and that will lead to better energy regulation, because irregular meals and irregular timings can disrupt these circadian rhythms and these things that we're trying to reset and trying to get more energy from, and it will lead to basically energy fluctuations. So once you've had your breakfast, do not delay your next meal to like after 6 hours, 5 hours, because that will lead to irregular energy levels in your body. Keep putting some sort of healthy food in your body. So say for example, if you've had your breakfast at 7 a.m. in the morning, you definitely want to eat something at 9 a.m. and just keep eating something after every 2 hours, because that will lead to 2 things. The first thing is, because you're feeding your body every 2 hours, it will not store any fat. I've lost a lot of weight just because of this, and I'm not saying weight in a wrong sense. I've lost a lot of fat and a lot of unhealthy weight that I was carrying before. And the second thing that will lead to is good amounts of energy, and it also helps you regulate your circadian rhythm. Number 3, strength training. So strength training basically helps us with our energy levels, and it also helps you anti-age. So if you're someone who wants to look young forever, then you definitely want to get into strength training. There's so much misconception about strength training, especially about women, that women get bulky and whatnot. So that does not happen, and it's just that our bodies are built different from men's. And even if we do lift weights and we go to the gym, we will not get as bulky as men do. And basically when you lift weights, your muscle goes through a breakdown, and then new cells and new muscles are regenerated. And because of this whole process that our body goes through, number one thing is that we definitely lose our fat, and the second thing that happens is your body starts to feel a lot of energy. If you're someone who likes to lie on the couch and just not do any sort of work, as soon as you start training your muscle and as soon as you start training your body, you will not feel this sort of laziness in yourself, because your body starts to build this muscle, and that leads to a higher metabolic rate, and metabolic rate is something that helps you with the energy levels. Like anything else in life, it takes time. Initially it will be difficult, it'll be a little difficult to get out and do it, but as much as you do it, your body feels so much stronger, so much better, and your metabolic rate is increasing day by day, and you're reversing your age as well. And all these things are just happening side by side. And training also helps you sleep better at night, because your body has worked out throughout the day. It automatically feels sleepy, and because you feel sleepy at night, you not only are sleeping, but you're also getting a good quality sleep. It also helps you with your stress levels, and stress can also sometimes lead you to have less energy throughout the day. So if you have less stress, then you have more energy. Like some people try 3 things, some people try 10 things, but sometimes less is more. So that's why I wanted to keep this video short and to the point, and give you just the main tips that you need in order to get your energy levels up, and not talk about things that I have not tried myself. So these 3 things can definitely be life-changing for you if you're someone who needs more energy and someone who tends to laze around a lot. And if you're interested in content like this, such as content about books, content about improving yourself, then I review one book every single week, and I make one video about self-improvement, videos like this. Then I highly recommend hit the subscribe button, join the fam, which is quite small right now, but just join it. And I'm hoping if you enjoyed this video, then you'll give this a big thumbs up, because that significantly helps with the channel reach. So now that we've spoken about health and getting your energy levels up, I highly recommend you check this video out, where I've spoken everything about health, interpersonal relationship, mind management, and everything that has to do with becoming a superhuman. All these things are basically habits that have been studied from a lot of successful, wealthy people. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, I really recommend you check this video out that I've created. It's really going to help you. It's really helped me. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you here.